What do you do when you have no idea where to find your ideal job? So I was talking to somebody yesterday and he was telling me about how overworked and underappreciated he was feeling and how he hadn't gotten a raise in over 3 years despite how hard he was working. But when I asked what he would like in his next job, he said he didn't know if anything better existed. Well, my name's Anthony Quill, and I'm here to tell you that enjoying what you do and being respected for what you do as a human being is not too much to ask for in a job. In fact, I think that should just be par for the course. And part of what I do as a career satisfaction coach is I help my clients save a ton of time and effort in finding a job that they're excited to wake up for. And they can do that without applying to a million jobs or dealing with the rejection of throwing their resume into a black hole. And in the next few minutes, I want to share with you what I have my clients do to sidestep that miserable grind that we call applying online. Because you see, the problem with applying online is that it feels good in the moment, right? You get to take control, you get to do something. But applying online has a really, really bad track record. And the latest statistic that I read said that you'll only hear back about 4% of the time, which means that in order to get just one measly little phone interview, you have to apply to 25 jobs. And then when you account for the fact that you're still up against other people in that phone interview stage, you're looking at having to submit well over 100 applications, right? And that is way more rejection and effort than I think anybody needs in their lives. Just way too much. And to make matters worse, because they're so few and far between, it puts a ton of pressure on the few interviews that you do get. So if applying online is such a no-go, such a non-starter, then what should you do instead? So this is what I have my clients do. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your colleagues, your acquaintances, basically anybody who will listen to you. But you're not going to be that guy who's tossing out business cards and asking for favors left and right. Like, don't do that, because that's sleazy and it gets a bad rep for a reason. Instead, you're going to do something much smarter and something that's going to have you feel a lot less icky, and that's because it's going to be a lot more in tune with your integrity. And that is, you're just going to talk about your favorite problems to solve. So what lights you up? What do you, when you go to work, you just can't wait to sink your teeth into? And how do people's lives get better? How do you make people's lives easier because you handle that problem? And then at the end of that, you tag on some version of, hey, do you know anybody who needs help with that? Or do you know anybody who knows someone who might have that problem? I'll give you a quick example. One of my clients is a software engineer, and his spiel is, I'm really good at translating coding jargon into plain English so that the non-technical folks understand what's going on. Do you know anybody who's having trouble understanding their engineering team? Pretty simple, right? Now, this approach works because you aren't just begging for favors or hoping that somebody will treat you like a charity case. Instead, what you're doing is you're making a concrete effort, a concrete offer to help. This is a really important distinction, right? Because that mental switch will help you feel way more confident in reaching out to your people. And has the added benefit of helping your network know exactly how you need help. Now, if you don't know what your favorite problem is, that's okay. That's not a problem. And I made a cheat sheet to help you think through it. So if you want it, just drop a comment, say yes, or send, if you want to keep it private, send me a private message and I will make sure you get it. So to recap, don't apply online. Just talk about your favorite problems and how wonderful it is for people to be around you. And then watch the interview requests just roll in. And by the way, this is how I get most of my clients. So here goes, right? My name's Anthony Quill. I'm a career satisfaction coach, and my favorite problem to solve is helping stuck and burnt out professionals move on in their careers and land in something they're excited to wake up for. So if you know anyone who lives for the weekends, or they get the Sunday scaries that like they're so upset that Monday morning is coming and they're dreading their week, please share this video with them or shoot me a message. Thanks for watching.